Hey everybody, it's Safie at Dominion City Church. I wanted to tell you guys about this testimony. It all started because of the Tide Challenge. And it's actually a week, not even a whole week, I think. It happened the first day of prayer. We started praying from 7 to 8, and I got paid, but I had a really huge outstanding bill that I needed to pay. And I'm like, I don't even have enough money to pay this bill. And, but I knew I had to pay my tithes because I signed up for the Tide Challenge. And you know how Satan has his way. He's telling you, nope, you don't even have it. Why would you even give the money? Just take care of what you have to take care of. And, you can take care of your tithes later. And I'm like, no, going back and forth. So I was thinking, how can I get this extra money to complete the bill and pay my tithes at the same time? So it just so happens that I'm praying, and then my brother sends me a text message, and I'm like, I respond, you're crazy, I'm in prayer, I'll talk to you later. But then a light bulb came on, and I'm like, wow, why don't I just ask this guy, for some money? And then I'm like, well, no, I don't want to ask him because I'm afraid. So then my homeboy, the devil, was like, see, you can't pay your tithes. You have to pay this bill. And I'm looking at it like, I don't even have the money to pay the bill either. So I send my brother a text and I said, hey, would you like to donate to this foundation? And he says, what foundation? What scam are you doing? I said, I'm not doing a scam. I just said, it's a foundation. It's called Help a Sister Out Foundation. And so he goes, okay, so what is the goal? And I said, the goal is $3,500. And he says, okay, and what is it going to go towards? I said, clearing some debt, this and that. And he goes, well, who is this sister? And I said, it would be me. So he laughed it off and he was like, okay, so if I were to donate, how would I send the money? So I told him I didn't think anything of it. So I quickly remembered the challenge. I said, let me go ahead and pay my tithes. So I ran to Ruth and I said, hey, Ruth, tell me something. Do we send the tithes to the exact same text that we did during service? She says, no. You send it to the give. So I said, okay. And so she said, but I usually send all the time, but it doesn't give me an option. So she said, well, you have to send it this way. And I'm like, no. She said, you're going to need your card. I'm like, my card? If I don't pay this money now, it is not going to get paid. And so I figured I have nothing else to lose. I don't have the money to complete for the bill. So let me just go ahead and pay this money. So when I went and pulled the system up, my card was already saved. Thank God, because had it not been, I know I would have said, okay, I'll do it later and not pay the tithes for the challenge. So I said, okay, no worries. I paid the money. And then I sold a dress to someone at my job. This is how it's crazy how it's happening. And then I told her, just pay me whenever you have the money. She said, okay. So that text came in as soon as I got home. She says, hey, do you have Zelle? I said, yes. So she puts the money in my account. And I'm like, wow, okay. So then my brother sends me a text message and he goes, hey, did you get the money? Usually I get a text showing me what goes into my account. And I said, no, I haven't received anything. I said, let me check. So I went and logged into my online banking account. And as God would have it, this man sent me $2,000. I almost passed out. I was like, 2,000? I at least knew that he would probably do 5, maybe 3 or 4, but $2,000. All I knew is I just started crying, and my kids came in the room like, Mommy, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, listen, don't ever let anybody tell you that God is not faithful. Continue to serve him, and he will show you that he is real. And I said, don't let anybody doubt you. And I all I could do is I instantly text my brother, and I'm like, wow, you have no idea. If I could just explain to you what just happened or how much faith I have in God, like you have no idea. But the one thing I didn't do, I didn't stress about it. I just knew that my God will provide. So I just want to say thank you so much to Pastor Steve and Pastor Neka for just teaching me about what faith is and showing me the way, because I came to this church knowing nothing. And I know a lot now, and I just give all the glory to God.